Hello, Phil. Hello, fellow classmates. I'm here to tell you about my trip to California from Japan. But first, let me tell you about my life in Japan. I lived in Tokyo, the capital of Japan. Life in Japan was simple and safe. So safe that kids could take the train or bus to school. When I was not in school, I was never bored. I was fishing, playing with friends, or simply enjoying all the beautiful flowers. In Japan, there are 4 distinct seasons. Summers were hot, winters were cold, autumns were rainy, and the leaves changed color. In spring, the weather was mild, and there were lots of cherry blossoms. In California, there are only 2 climates, hot and dry, wet or cold. I first came to the United States in 1969, where my mom and I flew to Kentucky, where I got married in front of a family and lots of friends. I moved to California in Mountain View, where I moved into our first home. My first impression was that in California it was bigger and brighter than in Japan. The weather was mild and sunny, and the people were very friendly in the open. We would walk on the streets and people would say hi, not like Japan people. So this made it easy for a great place to raise a family. But first, it was not so easy. I came not knowing English and not knowing how to drive. So I normally get homesick and I missed my friends. Once I learned the language, life got a lot easier. I was able to communicate with neighbors, make new friends, and get my first driver's license. And I could go to the grocery store. Before I left Japan, I learned how to cook authentic Japanese and Chinese foods. When I was not cooking, I was either playing piano, sewing, knitting, or making origami. And what I am wearing is for special occasions like Chinese New Year. And these are red envelopes. These are supposed to symbolize good luck and keep off the evil spirits away. This is a Japanese book. All the scenes look like an ordinary book. You read from this side to this side, which means you don't read from here to here. You start right this way. And they read up to down instead of reading left to right. This is a picture of me in front of a tablet. And this is origami. So these are the grains, which are one of the most common origami figures. Also, people make 1,000 of these, which is known for weddings, for 1,000 years of good luck or birth to a new baby. Also, you can make a ball or these. And this here is a single wrestler band that people wear. I'm traveled from Tokyo all the way up to the Prime Meridian, and I stopped by at California, and then went to Lexington, Kentucky, and then back to California and Mountain View. Although life in America is very like to life in Japan, I still wish that these special traditions in Japan are continued on or passed on to our children. Thank you for listening to my speech. Also, I'm handing out one to each of every person.
Thank you. Really sweet. Guys, what do you have to say for that?
Thank you, Mark.
All right, boys and girls, any questions or compliments for Mark? Mark, I have a compliment for you. I will start off. Really nice job making your presentation natural. I really like how it was really organized, well thought out, and it came out really naturally. So great job with your eye contact too. Thank you. Any other? Looks like Aaron's got a question over here too. Aaron, go ahead. What's your question?
What are those little like origami they were in the plastic bag? What were those little things I couldn't see?
Do you want to help him
In the
pass it
little
out?
plastic bag.
Do you want to help him pass it out?
Stars.
These are stars.
Oh.
Cranes? I'll do it then.
Go ahead and make sure you've got 3 compliments down on that compliment card, please. Oh, Mark, you got one more question here. One last question. Go ahead, Vivi.
What's the red of the silhouette?
That's the, yeah, that's fine. Mark, whose mom was it? Your mom's mom or your dad's mom?
Also, one more.
Dad's mom. His mom.
The bullet trains were very popular. This one they make it this.
Guys, listen up. Look up front.
These bullet trains travel about 130 miles per hour and they just turned 50 years old.
Have you ever been on one? Have you been to Japan, Mark?
It's in the plans, hopefully.
Do you want to pick one?
I didn't think you wanted to pick one.
This could actually be more. What's inside here?
Good? Did everyone get one?
No, there's a kind of
Mark, did you make
Trey.
this origami?
Trey, look.
Thank you so much. These are great.
Silver.
Alright, boys and girls, in just about a minute, I'm going to come around and collect those compliment cards. So please make sure you get those finished up.
That's when they with their skin.
Yeah, sure. It was great. It's a great project. It's a great project.
Cool to learn about everybody's
It is.
histories.
It is.
I could drill down.
We actually learned a lot too.
Were you born here in California?
I was born in Kentucky.
In Kentucky.
Yeah,
Okay.
because my dad went to school just 1 year,
Okay.
so I don't know. It's on my list to go back there. Yeah, the teacher gets one. Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
For the rest of your day.
Thank you.